Heyo everybody, Haku here with my read-through for My Hero Academia Vigilantes Chapter 2 onward. It depends on how long these are. I have no idea, because the first few chapters of a series sometimes tend to be a little bit long. So I'm going to read at least Chapter 2, probably Chapter 3 as well, maybe into Chapter 4. I have no idea how long I want these videos to be, whether I want to do 3 or 4 chapters per video. Since I'm new to the series, it'll probably take a while to figure it out, because series in the past, like that I can compare it to, when I was doing the sort of main series for My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia, when I was doing the main series, I learned after a little bit that, okay, 4 chapters is like 45 minutes to an hour. That's a good solid. I can do 4 chapters per video. For Beastars, there were times when I could do like 7 chapters in an hour. So it's like, okay, if I can do 7 chapters in an hour, that's good. So it's going to take a little while to figure out how many chapters equals how long for this series. So the first few videos might be any amount of time, might be any amount of chapters, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, I'm not putting this series on any specific schedule. I'm just doing it whenever I want to. Right now I have other videos that I could be doing, and maybe should be in some cases, but I really want to record this. So yeah, I just want to read more of this, talk about more of this, and make this video. But yeah, I'm gonna be calling this and titling these videos the English title, My Hero Academia Vigilantes, because I like that title better. It's a lot less of a mouthful than Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia Illegals. It's much easier to say My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So that's what I'm sticking with for what I'm gonna call this series. So yeah. Either way, let's start reading Chapter 2. I liked Chapter 1 a lot. There were some certain things about it that were just sort of like, by the book, obviously. Like, girl gets in trouble, boy has to step up to rescue her. Also, there's the involvement of this mentor character. So pretty straightforward, by the books kind of stuff. But the thing I like about it is getting to see a different side of, well, I like the characters a lot. The characters are really cool, but aside from the characters, the thing I like is seeing a different aspect of the society in Boku no Hero Academia. Because we spend almost all of the time in the main series focusing on the school, focusing on the heroes and the villains. We don't get to see a lot of the underbelly of society unless that is directly involved with what the heroes or villains are doing, or unless it's just some sort of rare occasion. We don't really get to see that or the day-to-day lives of people with quirks in this world with quirks. So that's what I really like about this series, and what I really hope to see more of is just the setting taken away from the big grand scale of heroes and villains and focusing a lot more on the day-to-day aspects of this world. So yeah, that's what I'm excited for. But either way, starting with Chapter 2, it says it's titled Takeoff here. One citizen, the gathering, to gain virtue. Alright. Okay. Episode 2, Takeoff. Alright, I like this cover with the 3 of what seem to be our main characters here. Knuckleduster, I forget his name, and Popstep. I almost called her Pop-Off, but no, that's Mineta's quirk. So yeah, Popstep. She's adorable. I like her a lot. I really like all 3 of their designs. That's my thing right now with this series so far. I like their designs a lot. Main character was like Nice Guy Man. Something like that. Oh yeah, and there was the translation that they said they wanted to call him Gentleman, and I was like, no, Kind-Hearted Man. That's what it was. Kind-Hearted Man is so much better because it's so wordy and like clumsy. I kind of like that as a name. Plus, Gentleman is too similar to gentle. Alright. Hamawari Koichi, 19, a first-year student at Hitanami University. I shall call you Koichi. Or would Kind-Hearted Man be more appropriate? What? My student ID and my wallet? Don't just go looking through it on your own. An unwanted master. You may refer to me as Master. I told you becoming your apprentice is just. More importantly, please go home. This is my house. Why do you have only tea in your refrigerator? Aha, there's beer. Unacceptable for a minor. I will confiscate it. Why, he doesn't listen to other people at all. He confiscates it to start drinking it himself, it looks like. Okay. We're cutting from him opening this up to some street thugs using the quirk-enhancing drug again, it looks like. Oh, whoa, and he grows arm wings. Yeah, this is dope. The name of the drug is Trigger. It weakens the user's power of reason while boosting their quirk. In other words, a medicine that can turn an ordinary person into a villain. Now, you should try one as well, and we see the salesman guy. Okay, these were the same street thugs from last chapter then. Alright, and here's the salesman guy trying to push it on him. With this, these spontaneous villains fled into town. They must be dealt with. Yeah, but aren't people like that arrested by heroes or the police? We can't count on them. They're different from villains who brandish the quirk they were born with. Except when a trigger junkie goes into a rage, they're indistinguishable from the surrounding crowd, and the police and pro-heroes are thrown off by this defense. Haha, so they're harder to spot than normal villains. Then, here lies our counterattack. Just now, did you say our? That's right, you and I will challenge dubious fellows and examine their tongues. Tongues? They turn a darkish color. A side effect of trigger addiction is discoloration of the tongue. We shall swiftly pummel those with black tongues and extract information about the dealer, and cut off the drug circulation at the source. Even if they aren't doing anything, you'll pummel them? The early bird gets the worm. If a cornered junkie is allowed to inject trigger, they'll likely go into a rage. So, even if generally people would refuse showing their tongues, I will instantly pummel such dubious fellows. Haha, that again. You're joking, right? Or so I thought, but it wasn't a joke, and he's just holding onto his arm as Knuckleduster is just chasing people through the streets. You all, lend us your tongue for a second. Please show us your tongues. Just go bled and it'll all be over with. And what's this? What's going on here? Pop step. Well, this and that happened. So you're looking for junkies and dealers then. Thanks for yesterday, but I'm not forgetting how this old man abandoned me before. Do as you like. Well, kind-hearted man, call me Koichi. That's your real name? Then, Koichi, why are you wrapped up in stuff like this, even though you're bad at fighting? And he's just sitting there drinking his drink. What's with that pause? Nothing. It's just if I leave this guy, he's gonna beat up every passerby he sees. I shall diligently beat up every dubious individual, flashy youngsters and the like. What's with you? That's totally hit or miss. Can't you both use your heads more? Our heads? Someone out there is sure to have taken a picture of any villain that shows up in town. If you search for things like never before seen villain or sudden villain, you can narrow down the places dudes like that show up at. And then, wouldn't it be best to gather information from there? Whoa, that's clever. Hey you, over there, stick out your tongue. Well, again, were you listening to me, old man? Wait, no matter how you look at it, isn't this guy just a normal businessman? He's not flashy at all. Oh, and then he gets bumped into him and his briefcase opens up. I'm so sorry. Dolls, aren't those figures for kids? And we see All Might, 13, and Endeavor. You see, an adult walking around with dolls is a suspicious person. There's plenty of people with that obsession online, and we have, Popstep yelling at him. Because I work for a toy business. See, he's just an honest working person, so we shall judge that presently. First, I shall make sure he behaves, and he grabs him and lifts his fist. Wow. Oh shit, it's Aizawa. His arm gets grabbed by the capture cloth. Violent behavior in plain sight. You sure aren't a quiet one. Are you part of the recent spontaneous villain outbreak? You are the Eraser Hero, Eraserhead. A hero? Do you know him? I'm off duty today. I'm merely an upstanding citizen now. We'll get along fine then, because so am I, says Knuckleduster. I love Knuckleduster already. What? It can't be that we're being treated like villains, says Koichi. No way, I'm not even with these guys, says Popstep. No fair, I'm not with him either. And Aizawa drops his, we see like a cat magazine in there. He drops his bag and pulls in Knuckleduster. We have Knuckleduster going in for a punch. Gets kicked by Aizawa. Wow, now he started fighting with a freaking hero. Hey, isn't that old man seriously wrong in the head? And he's smiling while fighting him. Oh, that's great. Is he the type that forces his way through with a stamina increase quirk? To face me so stupidly head on isn't reasonable at all. And Aizawa uses his erasure. I'm so sorry. I sincerely apologize for frightening you. So that being the case, says Koichi, yelling at this businessman, would you kindly explain to him that we are not suspicious people? Sorry, I'm very busy. No good. He runs off. So that's how it is. What? That guy? I think I've seen that silhouette before. Of course, that guy always shows up at the scene of a villain incident. Koichi, hold on. I think that guy knows something. Oh, when she sees pictures of the guy with the briefcase and all these different villain scenes. I like Popstep's character, and not only how she's sort of this guerrilla idol, but also how she is like so in touch with social media and using that to find villains, because that would be helpful. Look, he's running. That's shady. And she uses her quirk to jump after him. And now we see freaking Knuckleduster getting kicked in the face again. He grabs his foot. Did he just resist my erasure? No, that's not it. This guy's quirk is... Excuse me, may I see your tongue for a minute? Says Koichi chasing this guy. I love this. And he runs into that same group of guys from last chapter. Yo, we meet again. You're from yesterday. Can't wait to get a taste of this. And he injects the trigger and develops spikes along his body. How's this? Time for you to pay me back for last night. And we still have Aizawa fighting Knuckleduster. What's wrong? Finished already? My apologies. It seems I've made a mistake. His unauthorized use of a quirk has not occurred. I have no reason to arrest you. I thought you looked like the villain type, but... You've definitely misunderstood. And they just let him... Aizawa just lets this guy go on even though he's clearly in costume. It's great. You've definitely misunderstood. Well then, excuse me. How shameless, acting so foolish. Anyway, there's no denying he's a suspicious character, but he hasn't done anything wrong here. He wasn't affected by erasure, which means that guy is quirkless. He's just a stubborn old guy. That's how Izuku would have ended up in an alternate universe. He would have been Knuckleduster. Should I call the police just in case? It's a villain. A villain appeared, and we see Koichi running from those guys. As usual, running away is your strong point, huh? Then try dodging this. And he goes into spinny porcupine ball mode and goes after him. Uh-oh, I'm over here. Oh shit, at the same time, I am also here. Knuckleduster just smashes him in the head with a brick. He is the best character. Brick smash. Mr. Knuckle. Trying to run away. And he gets capture taped in the face. Who's this guy? I can't move. I'm the very opposite of scum like you. This is a hero's work, even though I'm off duty today. Huh. Where's that young lass? She ran after the businessman from before. I told you, hold up. Kya. And she dives onto him, knocks the dolls out. My dolls again, and he has this freakishly long tongue. My dolls. Oh, and the head pops off, and he injects the drug. And he grows into this dark four-armed silhouette. What the heck? Yeah, it's huge. Whoa, and he is like massive. He's like building sized. Yeah, and he also grabbed the lizard guy. A colossal villain. Run for it. Sweet photos, photos. Idiot, call a hero. Boon, do, yuru. Yeah, stop. I love lizard guy freaking out. Pop Step is captured too. And now we have Knuckleduster just swinging in again. I thought his quirk was going to have something to do with the rope we saw him swing in on in the first chapter. But he kicks this guy in the jaw. Because how else would he be able to do all of this? Oomph. And he gets knocked into an awning. Falls through. Master. And the villain lets go of Pop Step. I love her face there. Cat, Pop. Her quirk is jumping. Because it's not flying, she's unable to do anything without a foothold, and she'll be smashed on the ground. You know, you would think if her quirk was jumping, she'd be able to, like, landing would also count as part of that. But either way, she'll be smashed on the ground. Alright. And he starts sliding. Before that girl, why are you wrapped up in stuff like this? She asked me that, but, after all, my answer is, because I want to be a hero. Of course, there's no way I can become a pro now. I get that. And he starts sliding up the side of the building. That's awesome. It's fine. Just for a moment. Even I want to fly. And he jumps out to grab her. However, now jump. After that 1 second comes complete regret. When those who can't fly try to fly, this happens. I'm falling. I'm gonna die. Koichi, and of course she just lands fine. Yeah, she kicks off of him and then lands fine while he's falling. That's great. And we have Knuckleduster knocked down, the villain looking around. Sorry, hiccup. Now, the final blow. No, and he puts his arms and legs out against the guy's palm. With 3-point contact on the palm, I can slide. If I change the trajectory of the fall, and he lands in a bunch of garbage. I'm saved. Koichi, it's still coming, and there comes the giant fist. And we have the fist coming. What it looks like, it's probably Aizawa using Erasure again. The guy starts shrinking. He gets captured. If I erase your quirk, enlargement, you'll suddenly shrink. Seems logical to arrest you now, I guess. Well, for now, I'll thank you for your cooperation. I told you before, I too am but an upstanding citizen. Cooperating with heroes is naturally my duty. It's too dangerous to call you lot's hero game cooperation. It implies too much. We do the things that the pro heroes can't do. Things we can't do. That Titanic villain and the surrounding hoodlums. If you had entrusted them to us to begin with, we could have taken them down before evil arose. Hey, isn't while you were doing nothing we could have taken them down your crime in particular? If you say it like that, then it turns out you can only ever accuse us of a crime after we get things done. A premeditated crime of doing what you want means victory. You're one hell of a premeditated crime of doing what you want means victory. You're one hell of a mess. I get that a lot. One hell of a mess. I love Knuckleduster. Koichi? And Pop Step shows up. You okay? Were you hurt from your fall? I'm just a bit tired, that's all. That's good. But still, it's probably not something I can get used to. Brawling while acting big like a hero. You could say that it's not really my character. In the end, I fell. I thought I was gonna die. By the way, talking like that's annoying. Is listing every little thing like that supposed to be an excuse or self-deprecation? There's no point, so would you cut it out? He says. And she turns. I was gonna say thank you, but since you're annoying, I won't. Koichi, I'll tell you why it was you who fell. You were flying, and afterwards there was a problem with the ground. Imitating me and landing in the garbage pile was superb. However, there's still a number of things that you ought to learn. Wait, why have I ended up as your apprentice again? Earlier, didn't you call me master? No, that was just a slip-up, saying Mr. Knuckle is difficult. So he heard me, he thinks. That's exactly why. Actions like moving unconsciously or jumping without thinking are indications of your true feelings. Embrace your heroic desire. Come on, isn't that reasoning pushing it a bit? Thinking back on it, that was my first solo flight, a nerve-wracking takeoff. From those back alleys, I became able to fly higher and higher. However, that's a story for another time. Yeah, so if he slides up buildings but then lands sliding back down other buildings, could he just sort of like skate park his way through the city? This winter, we'll reboot in Shonen Jump Plus. Expect to see more of these three's adventures. I love it. Love this so much so far. 20 minutes, we got plenty more time that I can record for this, so. I need some water for sure, but let's do at least another chapter. Let's see what chapter 3 has to offer. Right. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, it's finally loading. Hopefully, it loading isn't going to mess up this video or its quality any, but, yeah. Either way, here we are. Chapter 3, Kind-Hearted Man once more. Trying to condition my brain to change that. In abnormal daily life, it wasn't me, but someone once said, an all-quirk society must also be a controlled quirk society. People born with their quirks like super strength, super speed, lasers, fire, or shockwaves. If everyone were to do as they pleased with such powers, the world would be in utter chaos. And we're seeing all these people with their powers. And I love this one guy is pretty much like Luffy with sunken cheeks and a mustache. That's a funny reference. I was trying to see if any of the other were references, but that one's totally a One Piece reference. As a result, everyone's turned their back to their quirks in order to live plain and moderate lives. That's the rule of society. Alright, now we have a 2-page spread here with some of the heroes. The only exception, heroes. Midnight, yes please. One of the best girls. Alright, we're seeing like Best Genus, Aizawa, Ingenium, Endeavor, Midnight, and All Might. Recognized for their outstanding abilities and personalities, they alone are permitted to freely use their quirks for the good of the public. All youths admire heroes and aspire to become them, because they're the only ones allowed to unleash their quirks legally. But in reality, not everybody gets to be a hero. As a result, the story of illegal heroes unfolds. Sometimes, quirks with no place to go break out from the rules. Pop Step is so cute, I love her. I love all these characters. Chapter 3, Kind-Hearted Man once more. And it looks like he has some glasses this time, or like some goggles to protect his eyes. I'll cut you. Don't you mess with me, you asshole. Say that shit again, I'll make you choke, motherfucker. Okay? And this one guy starts shooting a blade out of his wrists. Yep, it's a fight alright. Rampaging in front of the train station. They're in uniform, so I wonder if they're high school students, says Popstep. What the shit did you say, fucktard? Scratch that, middle school. Roger, I'm on it. And now we have, Kind-Hearted Man, Koichi, going across the ground. Please stop, you two. They both look up. Whoops. Wow, stop, and he crashes. What the hell, dude? Is he okay? Shit. And he stands back up. I am unhurt. Huh? Koichi, you're sliding. You said that it's about the speed of a bicycle, right? Yeah, about that. Say, if I go any faster than that, it's dangerous since I have no brakes. I've got this scar from when I was a kid, and he shows a scar on his elbow. I see. Alright, hold on for a moment. Oh, and these are the gloves he's wearing. Whoa, it's biker gear. Using these protectors, you can decrease the risk of a fall and dramatically increase your speed. Also, practice defensive posturing when falling. Kind-Hearted Man will only allow villains to mock you. Additionally, a new name is also in order. Kind-Hearted Man will only allow villains to mock you. What the hell's with this prick? Shit. Who, me? Foo. My name is the man with the mysterious aroma of danger, the Crawler. Okay, I like this. We're getting a name for him, and it fits the sort of cockroach thing they were going for. And how the little All Might hoodie points look like cockroach antennas as well. Or antennae as well. And I like the biker gear on his arms and legs as well. It really adds to the costume and the goggles. I like his costume. Yeah, I really, really like the look, actually. Of all three characters, him, Knuckleduster, and Popstep. Huh? What'd you say? Aren't you kind-hearted, man? That admirable guy? Shit. That guy who's always throwing away trash? What did I say, Cower Man? No, it's no longer kind-hearted man. It's the Crawler. Isn't going from kind-hearted man to Cower Man kind of weird? The Crawler. No, it's not Cower Man. Your fast talking is pissing me off. Anyway, please stop fighting. Violence is bad. Huh? What shit are you spouting? What are you doing? Cut it out. The protectors are working. That doesn't hurt. And he's just blocking them from pushing at him. Asshole. And this guy has like Cyclops powers. He shoots lasers at him. Yeah, my eyes. You've done screwed up now, kind-hearted man. Crawler. Ouch. Go clean up shit like before. And they're stomping on him. If it's cleaning, I'll do it for you. And Knuckleduster starts diving in. Clean up, you trashy bastards, that is. The fist-fighting cleaner, Knuckleduster. Huh? Who's this geezer? Master, the art seems down from the first two chapters. Don't get me wrong, it's still really good. But it seems like, it's definitely, a little down from the first two chapters. You lads, I'll beat down you bastards, and then I'll hit them a few more times, just to be sure. No, you shouldn't beat them. Why do you always have to start with that? Because the punching method is fast and reliable. It's quite refreshing. Punching people to refresh yourself is not acceptable. He just looks confused. Why? Why, he asks. Hey, what are you shits talking about? I'm so tired, and we have Popstep coming in. Hi, can I have a minute? Popstep, and they're freaking out. I'm a huge fan of your videos. Me too. It's good. I know that one. Thank you. Would you like an autograph? You lot. You're not bad people, but you're not exactly upstanding either. But I'm totally upstanding. Kya! A villain? A villain appeared. Gagigigigi. Hard. I'm rock hard. Me, invincible. Me, harder than a building. Kya! My baby! And the baby goes flying. And then Koichi catches it and starts rolling. Mission success! And the baby's so happy. It's adorable. Right. And then Knuckleduster just punches him. Gets punched back. Ah, man, this guy's trouble. Call a hero. Ga. No one can hurt me. Gi. Master, over here. I see. A target appeared. Here I go. I'd love to continue chatting, but Trigger is the name of an extremely dangerous drug that can turn normal people into villains. We're volunteers who come to the defense of areas where such people show up. Ga. I'm a superhuman. You're all like peasants. Slipping around underfoot is futile, and he just kicks him. The armor under my jacket, and a defensive landing. And he starts sliding back as Knuckleduster goes in for an attack. You half-assed villains aren't even used to your unleashed quirks. You're wide open. For example, a hardening quirk means that the outside of your body becomes too stiff, limiting movement. Oh, and I like this, how he's going for somewhat of a clothesline type move, taking him down from up top, while Koichi chop blocks him from below, and thus you easily fall. Additionally, if this is a case of conscious hardening rather than a condition from birth, if you lose focus, you soften up, and he punches him in the face. One hit, and the rest is history. I give no chance for a comeback, and then he keeps punching him. Oh, he's great. We see the middle schoolers looking horrified. You're a dumbass for getting carried away with some whipped-up armor. Now then, the hardening is undone when he loses consciousness. Take a picture and we'll have his identity. Right. His face, indistinguishable. 'Cause you beat him too much, says Koichi. I've restrained him. I can't find any ID. They seem awful used to this. Thank you so much. It's all good. I also got a picture, more or less. Right, take a picture of his tongue, too. His tongue? People who use trigger have their tongues turn black. That's a visible sign. You guys should reach out to your friends and keep a lookout, too. If anything happens, can you send me a mail? Yeah, drugs are bad, yo. Right, seriously, not cool. The police are here. Right, disperse. See you later, then. Hey. All youths admire heroes, but in reality, not everyone gets to be a hero. And we see the silhouette of Izuku looking up at All Might. Sometimes quirks, with no place to go, break out from the rules. Some people use them recklessly in everyday life. Some people turn themselves into monsters. And some people, just who are you people, become heroes on their own. We're the mysterious new heroes, Knuckleduster and the Crawler. And then they go off. The suspect's identity? He wasn't in the villain database. We're now searching the general quirk registry. According to the local police, in addition to hardening, he displayed super strength and enlargement type quirks as well. The real showy type, huh? Yeah, we'll soon have a hit, since these composite quirks are rare. On the contrary, you probably won't find anything on any existing list. Wait, hold that transport. After all, I love seeing this from behind and seeing the very top of the next panel. I know who this is going to be. After all, the strange coloration of the mouth, due to loss of blood flow, is likely a reaction to an idiotrigger. In other words, yes, he's part of the so-called villain outbreak. We have Tsukauchi and Sansa. Even so, what a face. Where's the hero that dealt with him? This excessiveness will mean a suspension. There was testimony that a hero duo fought him, but there's no report of any heroes dispatched to that area. I see. So it's just like the other day with that super giant villain. Unlicensed illegal heroes. We've got vigilantes, huh? Well, whoever that may be, if he takes care of our enemies, it's all good. Hey, Sansa, don't you say that kind of ridiculous stuff now. Yes, sir. There are laws, whether they're with the villains or not. Taking things into your own hands is a crime. Looks like there are rumors about today's incident. Really? Talk of the new heroes? Somehow everyone's calling them the mysterious Fist Geezer and Cower Man. The Crawler! It's okay, kind-hearted man. Join us next time. Alright, the guy was totally cowering, right? There's his henchman, Cower Man, too. That dude's the shit. Don't do drugs, the Fist Geezer will come beat you. That was so fun. I want to do at least one more. 32 minutes, video's getting a little bit long, but I want to do at least one more, and honestly, I wouldn't even care if this went even up to an hour long. Now, I don't want to do each of these an hour long, of course, but I wouldn't mind it. I'm gonna get some water between chapters really quick, though. I'll probably call this video after this one. I don't know if I'll do chapter 5 or not, but we'll see. Alright. Hey, yo, the long-awaited continuation. I, the voice hero present Mike, am here to answer all the burning questions of our readers and listeners. Vigilante, My Hero Academia Legals. Just what is a vigilante? Vigilante, one who voluntarily takes action outside of the jurisdiction of the law in name of public order. They first emerged in the dawn of the paranormal era as the origin of today's heroes. However, in the modern era, where official authorization of heroes has long been established, they're 100% legal. Are they the allies of justice, criminals, a bunch of maniacs, valiant heroes? The truth is up to you to confirm with your very own eyes. Now, get pumped up and turn that page, plus ultra. I love this. I love Hero Academia, so I love that now I get even more to read. Wonderful. Episode 4, True Face. Alright. Koichi Himawari, 19 years old. Despite his looks, he's a hero, self-proclaimed. I love it. Just because I admire heroes and started calling myself one of my own accord, it's not like that automatically means I can make a living off it. I've got my everyday livelihood to think about after all. The time I spend with normal stuff like school, my job, and at home, I'm well aware of how important it is. And he slips into this alleyway. Hup. And he uses his powers to slide up onto the rooftops. A 5-minute walk from... that is a long-ass name. Higashi Naruhara Station. On the roof of an old beat-up building, you'll find an old beat-up apartment that was lazily annexed on, likely unlawful construction. Even his house is a vigilante. And that's my house. In other words, the base of operations of my everyday life. I'm home. Or so I say, but it's not like there's anyone to greet me. Hey, I'm having this. You don't mind, do you? And we have... this is the first time I'm seeing this. A maskless Knuckleduster. And he's eating. There's an old geezer I've never seen in my room before. I've never seen before in my room eating my lunch. Even he doesn't recognize him. Drinking beer, watching TV, and making himself at home. Thief! 911, 911. Take it easy. It's me. It's just me. Master, I want to know more about his backstory. I want to see, does Knuckleduster does he have a family? Does he have a normal life? So, now you know I'm not some suspicious character, right? Yeah, I don't know about that. You were suspicious from day one. More importantly, the front door was locked, wasn't it? I was able to get in through the window. You were able to get in, huh? Wow, and it's just a hole knocked in the window. And he starts taping it up. Oh my god, is this Pop Step outside of her hero outfit? Or, well, I say hero, but still, she is adorable. Oh my god. Queen. Who might you be? And she bows, and then rushes in. Wow, hold up, who are you? It's me, okay, jeez. And she puts the hair stuff and the makeup on. Pop. You know, your ordinary appearance is pretty... If you say plain, I'll kill you. Got it? You guys, wasn't today's patrol supposed to start tonight? I left my day job early. I want to know what his job is, too. I want to know so much more about Knuckleduster. I love him. I left my day job early, you see. So I'm taking a break until nightfall. He actually has a proper job? I love that. That's such a thing to be surprised about. As for me, I've got a live performance today. I'm getting changed, so you better not peek, okay? Nah, there'll be no peeking from this guy, but when did these curtains get here? What's with this coat? It's all dirty and gross. Could you please not leave your stuff in here? Everything on this side of the curtain is my territory. Nonsense, what nonsense are you spouting? This room is shared space. You two, for the record, this is my house. Anyway, I'm about to head to work, but... So go then. I'll allow it. Like I said, my house. Alright, well, I'll leave the spare key here, so could you lock up for me? Keep your key, I don't need it. Seriously, just use it. Koichi, could you lend me a hand towel? You know, to wipe sweat and all that. Sweat, for after your performance? Yeah, just take the one in the drawer. In that case, go ahead and draw up a bath and hop in when you get back. Bath? Ooh, no way. What are you aiming for, you lech? Such a turn-off. Huh? Oh, come on. I don't have any ulterior motives or anything. We have just depressed against the wall. Wait, what? Why are you all depressed all of a sudden? Early April. I heard there's a penthouse open near the city center for only 45,000 yen a month, approximately $450 or $392 with current exchange rates. Whoa, you serious? That's cheap as hell, lucky me. Or so I thought at the time. So this is supposed to be the penthouse. Looks like it's falling apart. The building below seems like it could be demolished any day now. But you know what they say, home is where the heart is. If I make it squeaky clean, everything will be alright. It's pretty close to the school. I wonder if friends will come and hang out. The college upperclassmen are already proper adults, so I guess I should buy some beer. And just to cover all the bases, I had a spare key made, just in case I get myself a girlfriend, hee. And I love how these are all his plans, and he ends up with Knuckleduster and Pop Step. Here we go, my campus life is about to go into full bloom. Yeah! Freshmen, woohoo! What, senpai, I think you had a little too much. I'm feeling a little tipsy myself. Let's go grab tea somewhere. My place is nearby. If you'd like, you can stop by. Oh, I want to see your room, Koichi. Koichi, woohoo, let's go visit. I love, it's probably going to be a problem because nobody else can get up there as easily as he can. Here it is. Huh? Come on, don't be shy. I've got lots of delicious snacks, and of course, I'll put on some tea. What? Stop, wait a minute. Yo, thanks for yesterday, it was a blast. And now they're all scared of him. It's a shame that you all had sudden business to take care of on the way home, but feel free to come hang out any time. And everybody's just running from him. Huh? Hey, check it out. It's that What's-It kid. I heard he tried to drag a girl into some abandoned building. Apparently he was really relentless about it too. Ooh, seriously, he must be bad news. Yeah, if you give him the slightest chance, you'll be attacked, regardless of whether you're a guy or a girl. What's up with that? Even though he's so scrawny, I guess he's still mad dangerous. With dudes like that, you got no clue what they're up to in the shadows when no one's looking. Scary. Koichi Himawari. College debut, utter failure. And he has an All Might mug. You know, this room, it's unexpectedly spacious. A little too spacious, and he's just sitting there alone. The college life I was looking forward to, it wasn't supposed to be like this. And I love, instead of having Izuku and the other main characters who were specifically like, the hero thing is basically all they're doing, I like that the main characters in this are just normal people with jobs, going to school and all that. And in addition to having jobs and trying to go to school and everything, they're also doing hero stuff on their own. I really, really like that aspect of it so much. The college life I was looking forward to, it wasn't supposed to be like this. So, as you can see, it was quite the traumatic experience. Yeah, for the time being, why don't you head to work, says Popstep. Yay, are you ready, everyone? And she's putting on her performance. Woohoo! And all the people on the sidewalks are getting into it. Dive, dive! And we have people on the balconies cheering and stuff. Wee, handshake. Okay, time for my next song. Let's go. We have all these people. I want a handshake too. The hell's your problem? No cutting, bro. And they knock this little guy back. Hey, you alright, buddy? I know how you... I love that... I love that this is the guy from the first chapter again. I know how you feel, but jumping the line's dangerous. You best give it up. Yeah, he's right. She's such a cutie after all. I want to just be one step closer. I want to touch her with my own two hands. We all feel the same way, but I never thought I'd hear you say cutie, says the other student. If all you're thinking about is me, as you push your way to the front in the end, you'll just make her cry. And we have his pop step-up jacket. For now, you just gotta grit your teeth and cheer on with everything you got from where you are right now. That's what a real man would do. Got it, punk? You've got some good shit to say every once in a while, brother. Damn straight. My overflowing feelings will become a blinding light. I love these guys. Bursting love explosion, magic Noptic blaster, and he creates a light into the sky. Whoa, Pop Tan, wow, so pretty. Thank you for your passionate support. Tee hee, my ass. What do you think you're doing standing out all by yourself like that, huh, bitch? What happened to being a real man? Oh, you guys, shut the hell up already. And I was feeling bad for this little guy. Screw this little shit. He's about to use trigger. Huh? You say something. I'm gonna shake Pop Tan's hand too, Nura. And he turns into an eel? Nura? What's up with that guy? Ooh, what's all this slimy stuff? What's going on? Huh? Nura. Yeah, and he's like an eel. Alright, I'll be heading home now. Okay, good work today. Phew, now that was a good day's work. I guess I'll take a little break before tonight's patrol. He just sees Popstep running from this eel. Pop? Pop-Tan! Hey, what's your problem? My life performance is ruined. You two, what's with all the commotion? It's the hauler, the crawler. And we see those two guys running into Koichi again. And I'm here too. Wow, it's the big-fisted old geezer. Those movements, if we let him run around from place to place like that, he'll be a pain. Let's go for a pincer attack. I'll go on ahead. And he uses his rope to spring into the air. Got it. Handshake. Wow, eek, give it up already. It's so gross. And Koichi goes to tackle him. Gotcha. Koichi. Alright, keep him steady now. And Knuckleduster's punch just slides off, and he slides out of Koichi's arms. Wow, and they crash into each other. You punks alright? That sliminess is quite troublesome, and they're just in a pile of trash, of course. And then, Knuckleduster sees an udon shop. Pop 10. Oh. And, she's avoiding him. Pop 10, where'd you go? Hey, big boy. Pop 10. You're a really passionate fan, aren't you? You formed my heart. So that's why, just this once, we can have a private handshake event, just the two of us. A handshake? Yep, apparently he really wants to shake your hand. If you grant his wish, he might be satisfied, so... And while you're at it, you might as well let him grope your ass, too. There's plenty to go around. Says Knuckleduster, of course. You know, I really hate that side of yours, old man. A handshake, and she just shakes his hand. I'm an idol, and this guy's just an overly enthusiastic fan. In reality, that's really all he is. Pop 10, then can you give me a hug next? And he starts trying to constrict her. A hug? Wait, stop it. Oh, so maybe he's more like... From his mouth, maybe he's more like a lamprey, or like... Yeah, like a lamprey. Give me a kiss. Because we see the rows of teeth. And then... Are they just gonna throw salt on him or something? Jeez. She starts coughing. What is this? It's flour from the udon shop. Let the moisture from his mucus be absorbed by the flour. Drain all the liquid and cook him up good. Sounds about right. No leads this time either, eh? And they find the guy naked and all tied up. The villains who undergo trigger transformation are usually completely naked after all. Their clothes get ripped to shreds. That's why we gotta beat them senseless before they can transform. It's the cops. Let's break it up for today. Wait just a minute. I'll take a bath after all. Of course, Popstep is just covered in mucus. Oh, yeah, Koichi. Make sure to buy some good shampoo. The non-silicone kind. The cheap stuff will damage my hair. Just use the soap. It ain't gonna make a difference. You got a problem, old man. I freaking love them. Hey, Koichi, we're out of beer. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, because you drank it all. Oh, guess I did. Well, go get some more. Hey, old-timer, quit walking around naked like that. Don't worry, I didn't cross the curtain. I'm talking about minding your manners in the shared space. Like I said, this isn't shared space. It's my house, says Koichi. And smoke your cigarettes outside, would you? The smell's gonna stick to my hair. What kind of idol has cigarette hair? Who cares? You're a pissy little girl anyway. I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and put the laundry out to dry. Alright, translator's note, Knuckleduster uses the expression shobenkusai, which literally means reeks of urine, but implies that the person's immature. Okay. The college life I was looking forward to. It wasn't supposed to be like this. But even so, you stupid old geezer, I can't believe you. Koichi, do something about this stupid head. The freeloaders settle in. I guess this isn't so bad. Stay tuned for next issue. Planned for release. Okay, and it doesn't matter when it was planned for release. And I love this. Him just standing with their hero outfits hanging up. I'm going to end this one here, but Chapter 2 was kind of long, like Chapter 1 was, so because of that, the future ones might be a little shorter, and I might be able to do 4 chapters per video, but for this one I'm going to stop at just 3. So yeah, either way, I loved these 3. I'm loving the series already. I already loved the main series, so it just excites me and gets me so happy to read more in this world, in this universe, but beyond that, specifically Vigilantes, I'm loving. So yeah, either way, if you did like the video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of this week's chapter, what you thought of these 3 chapters, and what you thought of my thoughts and reaction and all that. Subscribe for more My Hero Academia Vigilantes, the main series, the anime, much more. I really hope we get an anime for this at some point soon. I would love that, especially since I know that certain things that come into play here, like I said before, I'm not really spoiled on anything that happens here. I just know because I read the main series that something that happened in the main series recently connects back to what happens here. So, I hope that before they get to that part in the anime for the main series, maybe throw in an anime version here so that we have that knowledge, or at least anime onlys will get that knowledge in the proper order. But either way, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, or talk to you there if you'd like a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord about this or anything else. Just ask and I can give you a link. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon so that I can keep making these videos, it's patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. That is it. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.